Good morning, students. Hope you all are doing great and preparing sincerely for your upcoming exams. So now, in today's lecture, we will be covering one of the most frequently asked topic in your exams, that is sentence improvement. So, what is sentence improvement? Let's discuss. Sentence improvement or sentence correction is a type of grammatical practice where a sentence is given with a word or a phrase that requires grammatical changes or improvement. A sentence requires modification grammatically and contextually to have a better understanding of the same. Sentence improvement comprises different types of questions which are mainly based on vocabulary, grammar, tenses, conjunctions, prepositions, articles, verbs and so on. Rules for sentence improvement and construction help you to mainly check correctness and effectiveness of sentences. While choosing the answers, you should have enough knowledge of standard written English. You have to select that answer which is clear without any ambiguity or redundancy. You can expect around 3 to 4 questions from this topic in almost all the bank exams like SBI PO, IBPS PO and so on. So now, moving on, let us solve a few questions based on sentence improvement. As usual, I will give you some time to solve and then later on we will discuss them. So, without any further ado, let's begin. So, here is the instructions given. Let me first read them out. In the following sentence, a part of the sentence is underlined. Below are given alternatives to the underlined part which may improve the sentence. Choose the correct alternative. In case no improvement is needed, choose the alternative that indicates no improvement. Fine. So, is it clear? Now, here is the first question. Start solving. So, is it done? Let's discuss. Let me first read out the sentence given. Farmers in North India not only can help reduce air pollution, but also improve the productivity of their soil. So, error in the underlined part is that of the inappropriate use of correlative conjunction, not only but also. It should not be no. So, the use of no is incorrect over here. Rather, it should be can not only help. The modal can should come before not only to maintain parallelism in the sentence as the non-highlighted part, but also improve. Contains verbs in the base form without any auxiliary. So, as you can see, but also is used over here. So, not only but also is the correct correlative conjunction over here. Hence, the correct answer is option B. So, the correct sentence after improvement should be farmers in North India can not only help reduce air pollution, but also improve the productivity of their soil. Fine. So, is it clear? Now, solve the next question. So, is it done? Let's check. Let me first read out the sentence given. At the COP26 meeting in Glasgow this week, India concealed that it would be able to meet its climate commitments better if it was allowed membership of the nuclear suppliers group. So, the underlined part is conceal that. Now, conceal means to hide. Conceal means to hide. Hence, it is irrelevant over here. It does not make any sense. Hence, it needs to be replaced. Now, if we look at the options given, augment and intensify means to increase. Hence, both of them are eliminated because they are irrelevant over here. Now, next is signify. Signify means to be an indication of or to be a sign of something. So, clearly, it does not fit in. Hence, only option B is remaining. Therefore, the right answer is option B, that is hinted that. So, the correct sentence after improvement should be, at the COP26 meeting in Glasgow this week, India hinted that it would be able to meet its climate commitments better if it was allowed membership of the nuclear suppliers group. Fine. I hope it is clear. Now, moving on, solve the next question. So, is it done? Let us discuss. Let me first read out the sentence. Conspiracy theories are often utterly preposterous and totally lacking in credible evidence, and they are almost impossible to disprove, at least in the minds of believers. So, in the given question, the underlined part is actually a contrast. The sentence actually says that conspiracy theories totally lack evidence and also says that they are impossible to disprove, and it makes the two things contrasting. Therefore, and must be replaced with but. So, if we look at the options given, option A and C are automatically eliminated. Now, since a sentence is talking about theories, that is plural and not theory, which is singular, hence instead of it, them should be used. Therefore, option B is automatically eliminated. Now, only option D and option E are remaining. Now, if we look at option E, it uses the wrong form of verb, that is disproved. Disprove will be the correct form of verb that will be used over here, because with to, verb's first form is used. To plus verb's first form. Remember, infinitives, we have already discussed it in great detail. So, with to, verb's first form will be used. Hence, clearly option D is the right answer choice. So, the correct sentence after improvement should be, conspiracy theories are often utterly preposterous and totally lacking in credible evidence, but they are almost impossible to disprove, at least in the minds of believers. Fine. So, is it clear? Now, moving on, here is the next question. Solve it. Is it done? Let us tally. the food regulator are facing a barrage of criticism ever since it took a decision over making food fortification illegal. So, the correct answer is option D. The use of since in the sentence indicates the requirement of present perfect tense or present perfect continuous tense. We know the present perfect gives the idea of completion, while the present perfect continuous suggests that something is unfinished. In the given sentence, the issue is still rife. So, we need to use present perfect continuous tense, that is, has been facing a, that is option D is the correct answer. So, the correct sentence after improvement should be, the food regulator are facing a barrage of criticism ever since it took a decision over making food fortification illegal. Fine. Now, next question, solve it. So, is it done? Let us discuss. Let me first read out the sentence. By disregarding the opinions of your friends and family, one often ran the danger of alienating them. So, the answer to this question is option D. This option fits perfectly into the sentence because the word one is a singular noun. Therefore, the plural verb runs must follow. Since the sentence is in the present tense, the verb should also be in the present tense. Hence, the correct sentence should be, by disregarding the opinions of your friends and family, one often runs the danger of alienating them. I hope it is clear. Now, moving on. Here is the next question, solve it. So, is it done? Let us check. Let me first read out the sentence. The sesame seed may seem like an unlikely representation for trace the history of the global food trade, but it is the most apt one. So, the error in the underlined part is the inappropriate use of noun representation and the preposition for. Replace representation with representative. Representative means an example of a class or group. So, it is the appropriate noun over here. Also, the preposition for needs to be replaced by to, so as to complete the to infinitive structure, that is to plus verb's first form, and provide the context of a purpose. So, the correct answer is option B. So, the correct sentence should be, the sesame seed may seem like an unlikely representative to trace the history of the global food trade, but it is the most apt one. Fine. So, that is it for today. We will continue further in the next lecture. Till then, take care. Bye.